Streamers are ruining Tarkov. Goat's video was an amazing video. It goes over many things. He went into the fray and did what no other person would, but there's one thing stopping change. Streamers and creators. I want to say now that I don't think that all streamers are bad. It's just certain people in the community have made themselves known that all they're doing is chasing clout with BSG. There are 3 videos that I want to look over. One is from Treyoff's, one is from Axel's, and one is from Trey24K's. Treyoff's video is quite possibly the most BSG setting video I've ever seen. I looked through his entire video 3 times over. To prove I'm not cherry picking, I will show you evidence in all my claims. His first point is to say that there's little difference between wall hacking and game sense, so it won't really change much.
There's little difference between wall hack and game sense, so I was okay playing against these non-blatant soft cheaters.
There is a really big difference between these two things. Game sense will not allow you to know the exact position of every player in the map, and wall hacks cannot give you game sense. To back it up, he says that he's okay with playing against these cheaters. At this point, not even 1/3 of his video is done, and he already made 2 horrid claims. I want to add here that he was talking about CSGO and not Tarkov, but his points about cheating carry over to every game he's played. His next point is that he claims to have a friend that has done the same thing that Goat has done in the past.
And the biggest reason why these players quit was most likely because of what this radar cheater, we'll call him UAV, has told us. I can confirm since many wipes ago, around 2020, the amount of cheaters per raid is the same as what Goat's results were, as UAV has done what Goat has done before. UAV would go into raid and wiggle at random people on radar to see who would give him a response.
However, unlike Goat, we have no proof of this ever happening. He claims that the ratio of cheaters is 1 to 10 across every game across all time.
The ratio of legit players to cheaters has been about the same across time and across games. 1 to about 10 to 20 depending on which FPS and which anti-cheat.
Fortnite, current prime CSGO, Valorant, War Thunder, Minecraft, I can confirm that 99% of you, if you go into these games right now, will not see a cheater, ever. And some of you have probably never seen a cheater, ever. But do you know what the difference is between all these games in Tarkov? Not one of these games will cost you $45 to $100+ to play it. His next point is that we should give them more time, even though it's already been 6 years.
Which goes to show, we need to give BSG just a little more time. They're working on it, whatever it is.
This is by far the worst point he has ever said, so be ready.
This may be a hot take, but cheaters who don't rage hack and go full blatant do not matter to your in-game experience. Every cheater that Goat has found do not matter to your gameplay. So if you still enjoy the game, try to ignore that video and continue enjoying the game.
It's honestly really sad. This is what happens when your entire mindset is getting a streamer item in Tarkov. I don't have to debate this point because everyone knows how dumb this is, but I'll say this. You're in an apartment and crime is rampant. The owner of the apartment isn't fixing anything and hasn't done so for the past 6 years. But one of the heads of the apartment say that it doesn't matter because crime has been rampant for the entire human existence, so just don't worry about it, ignore it. And he says this right after your next door neighbor was killed and robbed, so don't let this affect your apartment experience. All this video is just shifting the blame from BSG to Goat, saying that he's somehow played with a suspicious amount of cheaters, and saying that he's global elite in CSGO. Go over is Axel. Axel's video is what happens when a rich person tries to relate to a middle-class human. His entire video is just 3 points. Goat cheated and needs to get banned.
The first thing is, we live in a world where rules apply for a reason, right? And I just can't justify cheating for whatever reason. Cheating to prove a point doesn't justify that cheating.
Goat is promoting cheats.
What if somebody was hesitating between cheating or not cheating in Tarkov? They would watch this video and be like, alright, my favorite YouTuber is cheating, even though he's doing it for whatever reasons, I can do the same thing.
And let it be known, teenagers, that he thinks this about you.
Some of us are teenagers. I don't want to say that teenagers are bad, it's just teenagers are very interested in all the things, they want to try whatever they can, and sometimes they can't stop themselves from doing something bad.
Axel, teenagers are not stupid. We're not going to have a bunch of Batmans around Tarkov killing cheaters with cheats. This next point is going to be very controversial, so bear with me. Streamers are not going to do anything to stop cheating, because it's not their job. Axel, Hyperrat, Tiggs, Trey24K, Toothy, Mr. Radar, they aren't going to do anything notable because their job is on the line. But not only does Axel disrespect Goat by saying that he's not known in the community, so his point apparently means less.
One video from a guy who is not known that much in the community. The video became super popular, yep. But is it gonna change the situation that much?
He says that everything we're doing is not gonna work. And finally, we have Trade 24K. Trade's video includes the same points as Axel's. He's once again saying that Goat's video is going to make people buy more cheats. But this is hiding the fact that you are more likely to buy cheats after being killed by a cheater. For my ending remarks, they made some good points. We need Overwatch, we need replays, we need better communication, and we need the devs to do more. But I also pray that none of you are inspired to become Batman by Goat's video to try and stop cheaters yourself. But Tarkov is at its worst. Cheaters, terrible lag, terrible maps, desync, invisible players, and streamers who don't know what they're talking about. But to all the casuals just like me who want to play their favorite game they spent over $100 for, ask yourself this. Instead of these streamers standing with you, they are standing against you. And why is that?